Hello and welcome back to the Everyday English Podcast. I'm Mike.
And I'm Rachel. So glad you're here today.
So today we're talking about something that almost every English learner struggles with at some point.
Thinking in English, not translating, actually thinking directly in English.
And if you've ever been in a conversation and felt like your brain was working too slowly, this episode is for you.
We're going to keep it short, simple, and practical. Real methods, real examples, and a little speaking practice at the end.
Let's get into it. Okay, so let's start with the problem. Why do so many learners feel slow when they speak English?
The answer is simple. They are translating.
Right. So what happens is, someone asks you a question in English. You understand it, but then your brain goes to your first language. You think the answer in your first language, then you translate it into English, then you say it.
That's 3 steps, and in a real conversation, 3 steps is too slow.
Exactly. The conversation moves on, you lose your moment, and then you feel frustrated.
And the more frustrated you feel, the harder it gets. It's a cycle.
So the goal is to cut out the middle step. Stop translating, start thinking directly in English.
And the good news, this is a skill, and like any skill, you can build it with the right practice.
Let's talk about how. Method 1. Use your inner voice in English.
Your inner voice is the voice inside your head, the one that is always talking, commenting on things, making plans, asking questions.
For most learners, that voice speaks in their first language, all day without stopping.
So the first step is simple. Start switching that voice to English.
Not all at once, just small moments throughout the day.
For example, you wake up in the morning, instead of thinking in your language, I'm tired, I need coffee, you think in English, I'm tired, I need coffee.
Simple. The same thought, just in English.
You're walking to work, instead of thinking about your day in your language, you think in English, I have a meeting at 10. I need to reply to that email. It's cold today.
Small thoughts, short sentences, real moments.
And the more you do this, the more natural it feels. Your brain starts to reach for English first, not your first language first.
That is the shift you were looking for. Method 2. Describe your daily actions in English.
This one is really simple and really powerful.
As you go through your day, describe what you were doing, out loud or in your head, in English.
You're making breakfast. You say, I'm making eggs. I'm cutting the bread. The coffee is ready.
You're getting dressed. You say, I'm putting on my jacket. It's cold outside today.
You're leaving the house. You say, I have my keys. I have my bag. Okay, let's go.
It sounds simple because it is simple, and that's the point.
You're not practicing grammar rules. You're practicing the habit of thinking in English, in real time, in your real life.
And those small moments, every morning, every evening, they add up, faster than you think. Method 4. Think in short sentences.
A lot of learners try to build long, perfect sentences in their head before they speak, and that takes too long.
So instead, think small. Think in short, simple sentences.
Not, I would like to go to the coffee shop near the office and get a large coffee with oat milk and maybe a sandwich if they have something good today.
Just, I want coffee. Let's go to the coffee shop. I'll see what they have. Short thoughts, clear thoughts in English.
And when you speak, it comes out more naturally because you're not trying to carry a long sentence in your head.
Short sentences feel easier, and easier feels more fluent. Start small, build from there. Okay, let's bring this to life with a real example.
Imagine you are at a coffee shop. The person at the counter asks you, what would you like today?
The old way, you hear the question, you think the answer in your first language, you translate it, you say it. Too slow.
The new way, you hear the question, the English is already there, you say, a large coffee please, with milk, no sugar, thank you.
No translation, no delay. Just direct English thought, direct English response.
And how do you get there? By practicing the methods we just talked about, every day in small moments.
The coffee shop situation gets easy when English is already running in your head before you even walk through the door. Okay, now let's do a short speaking practice. Repeat each sentence after me, out loud. Don't just listen, say it.
Ready? Here we go.
I'm thinking in English.
Say it again. I'm thinking in English.
I don't need to translate.
I don't need to translate.
I'm making coffee.
I'm making coffee.
It's cold outside today.
It's cold outside today.
I have a meeting at 10.
I have a meeting at 10.
I want to think directly in English.
I want to think directly in English.
Every day I get a little better.
Every day I get a little better.
Great. Those are real sentences, simple sentences, the kind of thoughts you can start having in English today. Okay, let's quickly go over everything we covered today.
The problem: translating slows you down. 3 steps is too many. The goal is 1 step. Think directly in English.
Method 1. Use your inner voice in English. Switch small, everyday thoughts to English. I'm tired. I need coffee. It's cold today.
Method 2. Describe your daily actions. Making breakfast, getting dressed, leaving the house, all in English, out loud or in your head.
Method 3. Listen to natural English every day. Let your brain absorb the patterns, the rhythm, the flow.
Method 4. Think in short sentences. Not long and perfect, short and clear in English.
And practice repeating sentences out loud. Your mouth needs to practice too, not just your brain.
4 simple methods. Small daily habits, big results over time.
Before we go, we just want to say something important.
This takes time, and that is completely okay.
You are not going to wake up tomorrow and think in English perfectly. Nobody does. It's a gradual process.
But every small moment of English thinking, every sentence you say out loud, every time you describe your morning in English, it all counts.
Your brain is building something, quietly, every single day.
So be patient with yourself, be consistent, and trust that it is working, even when it doesn't feel like it yet.
You are further along than you think.
Keep going. We believe in you.
That's it for today's episode of the Everyday English Podcast. Thank you so much for listening.
If this helped you, please hit like and subscribe. It really helps us reach more learners just like you.
Leave a comment below. Tell us one thing you are going to try this week. We read every single one.
New episodes every week. See you next time.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.